Hi, you guys. It's been quite some time since we've done a full YouTube leg workout edition, so we are going to be doing that today. Let's get into it. Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep on. Got me singing. I just set up my phone in the bag, which makes zero sense, but we're just stretching. We're at a gym called Counterculture in St. Pete, Florida, and it's super nice in here. There's a lot of equipment to use. So sometimes if I'm in the mood to kind of change it up, I don't strictly follow the program to its fullest extent because there's so many things in here to try. And it just gets fun to kind of like play around, let's say. So we are getting started here. We have PCAs. Really good. This is a really good flavor. Do you like sour candy? This is like the Airhead Extreme, like the rainbow candy. It's really good. And then we're gonna use some creatine. This is like one of my favorite shakers that C4 gifted me. And I like to put ice in this because then, I don't know, it like makes it more enjoyable to drink throughout my workout. Just one in my mouth. Okay. I promise you will not die if you have one scoop of creatine per day. You will not gain 50 pounds. It's really good for you to have creatine. I kind of tone. I don't know. Like I take one scoop of creatine per day. Even on my non-training days, I do that. So if you think I'm fat, then that's a whole nother thing. But I'm just saying it's really good for you. All right, let's get into the workout. Here we have a reverse RDL in the hack squat machine. This is probably one of my favorite variations of an RDL right now. Whenever I do barbell RDL, my forearms are absolutely on fire because I'm not lifting as much weight as I used to. And then sometimes the dumbbells, when I do that variation, the dumbbells like hit each other at the bottom, and that also irritates me. But you can tell I'm really hinging at my hips. I'm pushing all the way back, and I'm pretending that there is an invisible rope pulling me, and I'm really trying to feel this underneath my butt cheeks. This movement is often mistaken for a squat, and this is a hinge movement, not a squat. So you'll see here too, I'm barely bending my knees, and I'm really making sure that I'm sitting all the way back in my heels. The placement for your feet depends on your length and what feels right for you. I typically tend to point my toes out, and that feels best for me. So just do whatever feels comfortable for you and your body. But otherwise, this is a great movement to target your hamstrings, and by the end of this movement, you should be absolutely fried. I am making sure I'm sitting back. I have my hands gripped on the handles, and I'm trying to squeeze at the top, really flexing my feet at the top every single time. And I'm also trying to control it when I come down. I'm not losing the tension, I'm keeping it controlled, and here you see that I'm dying because this was actually very hard, and this machine is very challenging. Here we have the upper glute cable kickback variation. You'll see my standing leg. I'm actually standing on a 25-pound plate, so if you actually have longer legs or you want better range of motion, I highly recommend standing your foot on a plate. You'll get better range of motion and you'll feel the movement a lot better. You'll see that my leg kind of comes in the same path form every single time. I'm really making sure I'm sitting back on my heel on that standing leg, and I'm taking my foot in a diagonal position, and I'm really making sure that I'm squeezing the top of my glute every time I come back up. This is actually very hard, and if you're a guy watching this, do not judge this for being easy because it is really hard. If you guys have this available to you in the gym for a lunge, you need to try it out. It is so challenging. This Bulgarian split squat is literally the death of me anytime I ever do this. I love that I was able to use the attachment here with the rolly thing. I don't know what that's called, so just forgive me. But it's perfect to get really deep into the squat. You'll notice here too, I try to go really far down at the bottom because I do actually have pretty good hip mobility. I did lose my balance there for a second, but we got right back to it. I'm really trying to sit in the heel of that standing leg, and I'm really taking my foot all the way back, and I'm really trying to squeeze my glute when I come back up at the top. I usually try to find a place where I stare at the ground because I typically lose my balance. So doing that honestly keeps me focused and completely locked in throughout my set. Another tip is understanding when and when not to go up in weight. We obviously all know that it's super easy to just kind of like count reps. But the cool thing is if you can actually go up in weight and control what you're doing. So I want you guys to try to focus on that in your next workout. Go up in weight, but try to do it. This is the hyper extension here. This is a very simple movement, but it can be done many different ways. So just be careful. Make sure you're not arching your back. You want to make sure that you are coming up at the top and really squeezing your glutes and making sure that your hamstrings are activated as well. I love this variation of the machine setup because there's an exact placement for your feet. Not every machine has this, but at the gym I go to, it's perfect. And here I tried to do a drop set of body weight just to burn out. Here we have the calf raise. I had to actually stop doing this exercise because I was struggling with getting the worst shin splints. So now I feel great. And we are back to growing my calves because I think this is like one of the weaker parts of my body. And I'm trying to make sure that my legs are even here. I'm extending all the way down at the bottom and then raising up. And I'm also trying to do this without squeezing my thighs. All right, the workout is officially over. Honestly, not my best workout. I came into the gym hopeful for a great workout, and I received a message that really, really disappointed me. And sometimes it's hard in a moment to kind of like shake the emotion off of what you feel. But I do try to focus in when I'm in the gym. But yeah, I'm really frustrated, and I have a right to be. But I can't control other people, other things, other outcomes. I can literally only control myself. And the gym is great therapy for disappointment. And I encourage you, when you're in the gym, just to kind of like block out the noise. Even though the noise is probably so loud in your mind, just do your best. Because at the end of the day, a workout is better than not showing up. And we're all just human, just trying to figure it out. There isn't this perfect person or environment or standard to accomplish in life. The ultimate goal is to become your best self. So I will leave on that note, and thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you being here more than you even comprehend. And if you like more of these videos, make sure you comment down below, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.